walking up there behind me. As you can see, that is Ditchling Beacon. That's the South Downs right behind me. I've just walked through from Pyecombe, so I'm picking it up, going to get up this hill, up this steep hill, and onto the South Downs again. Beautiful view, so different to last week in the fog. Doesn't it make a difference? My goodness, look at that. I'm back on South Downs path. I'm walking away from Ditching Hill. I really would like to set up camp early tonight. I'm really in the mood for just relaxing, like I said, being more laid back, having some nice food, finding a nice place to put the tent with the view of the scenery, and then just enjoying that. It's access land, so you can go anywhere on it you like. So you can see it's on the slope of the downs. So there's probably spaces in there actually so you could camp. This is incredible here. I think I'm going to stay here. Just an amazing view. Because I'm determined to do a relaxed one today, I'm just going to pitch up here. I'm going to cook my dinner now, and then before it goes dark I'll pitch my tent, and this will be where I'll be. And I've just got this sweeping view you can see in all directions. So I've got the stove lit and I'm going to get my sausages on. I'm having classic camping food, but I'm having real sausages, and I'm going to have beans and mash. Sausage, beans and mash, the perfect camping food. So beans on, got the water in my flask now, and I'm going to have to make my mash in here in the kettle because I've run out of saucepans. So I'm going to mix my mash in the kettle, which is a rather novel idea. So I mixed the mash in the kettle. Not bad actually. Beans are well and truly done. So I'll take those off now. And then I'm going to serve this classic camping fare. Nicely browned sausages, nice creamy potato, which is the mashed potato, and the beans. So I'm going to enjoy this as I watch what's left of the evening. Really relaxing evening out here. I'm just cooking the rest of my sausages for tomorrow and admiring the beautiful view. I mean, you can't find a restaurant review like this, can you? But cooking your own food out here, it smells fantastic. In the fresh air, nothing beats this, I tell you. As the sun goes down, I've just got the kettle boiled. Nice cup of tea before I get ready for bed. After I put the tent up, of course. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what you can see now, but you can see I've moved because the field suddenly got filled with cows. I don't want to sleep in a field with cows. So I've moved down, across the road. I'm now in a cornfield, which is fine actually. It's just across the road, just across the footpath, but it's in a cornfield. But I managed to get the tent up here. So you can see it there from that direction. So it's a pretty good place. I still got the view over here. Well, it's now 10 o'clock. And you can still see the sunset and the South Downs Way sign. Okay, so I'm in the tent again and quite comfortable. It's nice and flat in here, so no problems at all. And I'm looking forward to a good night. Hopefully I'll sleep through this time. It will be a first. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. So good night for now. Well, it's bright and early now. I've woken up. The moon is still high in the sky. I'm just sweeping round. You can see the sunrise in the clouds. It's going to be a lovely day. Look at that. You probably can't see here, but I've left it just as I found it. Haven't left anything. And slight breeze, but it's going to be another lovely day. It's light now, so I can show you a few more things. The sunrise will come over that hill, over that part of the downs soon. I'll show you that. Another amazing sunrise. The good thing with walking down a hill like this at this time in the morning is, I never really thought about this before, but you actually get more than one sunrise, because you get a sunrise at the top, and then I'm going to get another sunrise in a moment when the sun comes over that hill. And there it is, the second sunrise. I did say I want to see as many sunrises as I can. How about 2 in one day? So you can see straight ahead. I think I'm following, it's sort of in between these 2 ridges. There you go. It's a full sunrise now. In between these 2 ridges, and all the way around there you can see the sea in between there straight ahead, and then I can see some beacons. No doubt I'll be going along that ridge, so that's where I'm heading. So the moon's still in the sky. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's just a fantastic new day. Look at that. So the first corn I've seen cut, and this is what you get left with. This is a straw. Look, straw. That's what's left over once they take the grain off the corn. There you go. It's just falling off now, it's ready. The harvest is ripe. This is a nice brand new John Dere combine harvester. Look at that. Reminds me of that song by the Wurzels. How did that go? Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester, I'll give you the key. Look at that. You sit up there harvesting your corn. This is what it does. It threshes the wheat, takes out the heads of grain, Lovely piece of kit, isn't it? I'm walking through a farm, trying to get back to the path. Here are the cows. And more crows behind. Okay, so after a bit of a detour, I'm now walking over the A27. That's towards Brighton, and that's towards Lewis. So I've come back, but I think that's taken, I reckon, at least an extra mile on my journey, but never mind, it happens from time to time. And up again, up the downs again, up this nice steep hill. Oh, I'm going to find somewhere very soon to make my cup of coffee and breakfast. It's now around 6:30, so it's time for breakfast. This is freshly ground from the beans, so this is going to be really nice. That's probably too much, but that'll keep me going. Then I'm going to make my porridge, get that ready. Put a bit of sugar in this time, and a bit of cinnamon in here. So it's boiling. Let's try it in here. So I'm going to put a bit of water in the porridge as well. Get that going. So it's a really good camping breakfast, this porridge, because it's good energy, isn't it? It's really healthy, it's a slow burn, it keeps you going. And it's so light to carry with you. Just 3 tablespoons and that's it. So easy, just need a bit of water and off you go. Okay, it's ready now, look at that. Lovely porridge. Just going to eat it out of the saucepan. And I've even got some of these. Do you remember these? These currants. I'm going to put these in as well. It makes all the difference. The cinnamon and the currants make it really nice. Look at that. As far as you can see is poppies. They did say, didn't they? Follow like sheep. They're following something. Very interesting bridge, and it smells like seawater. I think the tide's out, so you can smell the seaweed. And let's go down to Brighton somewhere, or maybe Seaford. So, South East Station. You have to phone for permission to cross, so you can just go through. Don't worry about me. Anything coming? I don't think so. So it says 6.5 or 8.5 to Alfriston. I think it's 6.5. Well, it's not too bad, is it? 6.5. Lots of people out enjoying the Downs. You've got model airplanes, gliding airplanes or remote controlled airplanes. Some people paragliding there, or attempting to, or learning to. That must be fun. I just talked to one of the men who's one of these paragliders. He said the wind is very, very unstable. You don't know, you suddenly get a thermal and then it drops away from you, so they just have done a bit of practice. Hello cows! Don't know what breeds they are. Looks like some Herefords and some Aberdeen Angus. The masts seem to have taken forever to get here, but they're so far away we can see them for miles. I'm eating lots of snacks, and this is my favourite snack. It's called Ding Dong. What a great name, mixed nuts. I think you can get it from like Asian supermarkets. From where we've come, going all the way around. You can see the North Downs at the very edge, very top of the horizon. So it's an incredible place. And on the other side, you've got Seaford, and then going down to Seven Sisters. So I'm hoping now we start our descent to the train station. My legs feeling a bit tired. Been walking for pretty much getting up to 7.5 hours, getting to the 8-hour mark. I'm coming down to just before Alfriston, and this is where I'm going to miss out that next climb, and I'm going to cut off to the left and walk about 2 miles instead to Berwick station. So really pleased to have completed this section, going down to ground zero. Walking a hard slog to the station as normal for the last leg. It's about 1.5 miles to go now. Okay, so now I'm down to the last mile of the walk. It's along this long road to the station. Berwick station, 1/4. Welcome to Berwick. Here goes. Wow, my legs are actually feel like they're burning in my feet. Made it. Here I am, Berwick station. This is the nearest station to Alfriston, so I sort of ache all over at the moment, but it was all worth it. It was 20 miles. That's how far I've walked so far. Got another mile the other end as well, and yesterday I walked about 3 miles. So it's 23.5 miles altogether last night and today, so it's not bad, is it? So again, it was supposed to be a bit more chilled. I suppose it was last night, but made up for it today because we had to cover the 20 miles today rather than covering more miles last night. But anyway, hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks again for joining, and next week I'll be completing the final leg of the 100-mile hike, which will be from Alfriston to Eastbourne. The final leg, the grand finale. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please join again next week, and then Eastbourne, here we come. Speak to you later. Bye.